at Citi Field in New York as the Mets open a 10-game homestand with the first of 3 against the San Francisco Giants.
You can see Scott's numbers on the season. 3 starts, ERA over 4, more hits than innings pitched, but a nice ratio between his walks and his strikeouts.
Pulls one down to first. Nice play by Alonso as he goes down, gets up, and finds Scott for the second out. Nice play by Pete.
And you always want that long hop there, or the short hop, and Pete got a long hop, and nicely done, Pete.
And there were 2 men away.
Hit off the end of the bat, a spinner for Alonso, and from his knees he gets the out at first to retire Estrada, and that finishes off a 6-pitch opening inning for Christian Scott with some help from Pete.
It's the young left-hander Kyle Harrison.
Coming on for his 11th start of the season. You see the numbers, pretty darn good.
Lindor had doubles in each of his last 2 at-bats in Cleveland. 1 down the right field line, 1 to left center. And that's lined down the left field line by Lindor, and he's got his 3rd straight extra base hit. And Lindor pulls at second base with a leadoff double. Excellent signs for the Mets. Lindor with doubles in each of his last 3 at-bats. So the Mets with a chance with the runner in scoring position right off the bat for Pete Alonso. Pete rifles one into right field for a base hit. Lindor to third. He'll be waved around. Yastrzemski will throw it into the cutoff man. And Alonso, 2 batters in, has given the Mets a 1-0 lead.
He's now hit in 9 straight games. That's his 25th RBI of the year, and the Mets have a 1-0 first inning lead.
Mets 1, Giants nothing here in the second inning. 2 down, and here is Jorge Soler.
A lot of games in this park for Jorge Soler over the years. He drives that one out to center field. Bader going back. Still going back. He leaps and it's gone. Soler took on one of the biggest parts of Citi Field, and he beat it. His 6th home run of the year, and that ties the game 1-1.
And goodbye! A home run, Jorge Soler.
Hang it, he bangs it, and he stares at it. Bader, heck of an effort. I'll give him that. That guy could play some center field.
Marco's been consistently giving good at bats since the Giants called him up. Luciano to right field, kind of off the end of the bat. That's going to work. It gets down. It's a thing of beauty, in fact. And a stumble. The ball gets by Marte. Luciano still running. Marte balloons one back in, and Luciano ends up at 3rd. Off the bat, I don't think he was thinking triple.
It's not the first time in recent days that Marte has had trouble containing the damage on a ball that falls in.
So now Luis Matos, chance to get another run batted in. Bouncer to short. That's going to get the run home. Lindor will throw him out, but Matos picks it up a run batted in, and it's 2-1 Giants here in the 3rd.
2 down, and here is Brandon Nimmo.
Oh, no.
Nimmo got hit high.
You have to have him sit down.
No,
He's a little staggered.
No, he's staggered.
That was scary. It looked for a minute like his knees were about to buckle. And then he sprints down to first base.
He has put his helmet on and run down to first.
He made his case to Joe Gulli well enough to stay in the game.
Nimmo runs. Pitch taken outside. Bailey's throw down to second. Nimmo slides in head first. Safe. So Nimmo, I guess he's fine. He has just stolen second base. And Nimmo just got hit in the helmet. And now Nimmo is the tying run in scoring position.
That one to center. Matos has room out there. Out number 3. 1 base runner, no runs.
Up and away. Ball 4. Vientos has a leadoff walk.
The first 2 hitters he faced got hits against him. Those have been the only hits so far.
There's a fly ball that may fall in along the right field line for Marte, and it does for a base hit. Vientos run it well. He goes to 3rd, and Marte will wind up at 2nd. So Marte was unable to handle a blue pit down the line that led to the Giants' go-ahead run. Now delivers a blue pit of his own. An error on Yastrzemski, allowing Marte to go to 2nd. That's a 2nd and 3rd and nobody out, and they bring the infield in for McNeil. And McNeil lines one, base hit into center field. Vientos scores. Marte had to hold up to see if it would be caught. He'll pull in a 3rd. The Mets tied on Jeff McNeil's RBI single. It's 2-2.
No, good 2-strike hitting right there from Jeff. He's starting to heat up. Looked like his old self.
So now Nito, who struck out his first time up. And Nito clocks one to left. Coming on to get it is Ramos, tagging a 3rd Marte. Ramos is thrown to the plate, will be cut off, and the Mets take the lead. Tomas Nito coming through with 2 strikes and lining a sacrifice fly. And the Mets lead at 3-2.
That ball is hit well. Deep left center. Matos leaps. He's got it. Hits the wall, hits the ground, and comes up still holding that baseball. Pretty nice.
Go get it, young fella.
Matos back at the wall. Leaps, makes a catch. Slams into the wall, pops up. What a play by Luis Matos.
J.D. Martinez is struck out and flied out. And he rockets one to deep left. Forget that. That is way out
out of here. Into the second deck. J.D. Martinez with an enormous home run, his third of the year. And it's 4-2 New York.
That sounded like a cannon.
He smoked it.
A 424-foot homer. The Mets are leading by a score of 4-2.
So for Kyle Harrison, the struggles tonight continue.
Vientos smacks one out to right center. Back in the gap goes Matos near the wall. It's out of here. Mark Vientos goes back-to-back after Martinez. And it's 5-2 New York. First time this year the Mets have hit back-to-back home runs, and it's J.D. Martinez and Mark Vientos, two guys who weren't on the roster on opening day. Third home run of the year for Vientos. A little early call for the Trumpets tonight as Edwin Diaz has made his way to the mound for his first outing since Saturday in Miami when he let a 4-run ninth-inning lead get away. Struck him out. Got him with a slider. So Diaz out of the chute with a strikeout. One down in the seventh.
And then this slider looked more like 2022 vintage.
Now he's in scoring position. Giants down 5-2.
Struck him out. High fastball at 99. Diaz fans 2 and a scoreless inning. Boy, did he need that.
Here's Pete Alonso, who is singled in 3 trips, 5-2 Mets.
And Pete cranks one to deep left field. Ramos to the wall, and it's out of here. Number 12 from Pete Alonso, the Mets' third home run of the night. The third straight game the Mets have hit 3 home runs. Martinez, Vientos, and now Alonso.
And the Met lead is now 6-2 on the high, majestic home run out to left.
The last 3 appearances for Reed, stuff's been there, but he's been behind hitters, which is the opposite of how he's been early in the season.
So 2 soft hits in a row against Reed Garrett. First, the ball off the end of the bat from Yastrzemski that hit the bag, and now a little bloop that falls between McNeil and Marte. On the ground to first base, Alonso goes to second, and the runner doesn't slide. And they get the out. Luciano did not slide.
I mean, Luciano, I guess he assumed Alonso was going to take the out at first, but you gotta slide there.
It cost him a runner in scoring position.
Now here's Thairo Estrada. 2 down.
Thairo out toward the gap in right center field. That's a hit. It's going to go to the wall. Wade coming around to third, and he'll get the stop sign there. So it's only 1 run on the double by Thairo Estrada. But here come the Giants. It's 6-3. It's ball 4. The bases are loaded, and you just wonder whether Garrett's going to stay in this game. Looks like they're sticking with Garrett.
2-out walks will haunt.
Patrick Bailey 1 for 3 tonight. Bailey drives one to deep right field. It is gone! A grand slam! And the Giants are doing it again tonight. 7-6, and he just absolutely obliterated it.
It's hard to believe, but lightning strikes again. The Giants have scored 5 runs here.
The Mets let a 3-run lead get away Wednesday in Cleveland. They've let a 4-run lead get away in this game. Jorge Lopez on to pitch tonight.
Now here's Yastrzemski. He got that 5-run 8th-inning rally started.
Yaz hits a high drive, right field. Marte watches, gone into the upper deck.
Adios, pelota! Upper deck in right field for Yastrzemski.
8-6 Giants. Chance for his 9th save of the year. And on the big stage in New York, Camilo, pinch hitter, DJ Stewart.
Stewart flies one out to right. Yastrzemski gives some ground. Back near the wall. He can't get it. It's off the wall. Stewart heads to second. And he's in standing with a leadoff pinch hit double. And the Mets have life in the ninth.
On the ground, Thairo diving stop. And a pick by Wade. Got him at first. Oh my goodness, what a play on both ends.
Tyro's diving grab got the ball initially, then Lamont had to dive. Over to third base goes Stewart.
Well, now it's Lindor, the tying run.
Pulls one to right field, and that's going to be right to the wall and off the fence. Stewart is in. Lindor will hold at first base. It's now 8-7, and the Mets have the tying run aboard with 1 out.
Doval looks very hittable here in the 9th inning.
They're going to walk Nimmo intentionally, set up the double play with J.D. Martinez coming up.
Struck him out swinging. 102 with the cutter, 2 down.
Oh, big spot, big pitch.
So it's left in the hands of Vientos. Bases loaded, 2 down, last of the ninth.
A little slow roller. Chapman, bare hand, got it! Chapman. That is, of all the great plays he's made, that might be the greatest. That's as good a play to end a game as you could ever have.
Oh, my.